Good morning, ladies and gents. Well, I don't know if it's morning for you, but right now it's morning for me, and I am driving to work in the rain. And if you watched my video from yesterday, you know that we have a slight problem at work with a pipe collapse across the street at the Roadway Inn, or the Quality Inn as they have renamed their hotel. And let me just say, I wonder if it's raining as hard as it is right now in Waverly in Dixon, Tennessee, which is where I'm heading to, which is where my job's located. And if it's raining this hard there, then there's a possibility that our parking lot could flood and also cause the hole that they've dug for the fixing of the pipe could cause it to collapse in on itself. Of course, yesterday they did put up a lot of boxes in there in order to try to strengthen up the side, so therefore if it does collapse in, it won't actually go completely in the hole and they have to dig it all out again. So we'll see if that actually works. But right now it's a nice cloudy and rainy day, and just heading to work. But I did want to talk to you all about the Dreo Chefmaker that I have. I bought that Christmas, and yeah, the Dreo Chefmaker is a pretty awesome air fryer. I can't say good things about it, or enough good things about it. It has pretty much everything I wanted in an air fryer. Now, of course, it's a little pricey, but man, the thing is so easy to clean. I mean, I just cannot believe how easy that thing is to clean. I mean, I just clean it with water, and I mean, nothing hardly ever sticks to it at all. Can't even remember anything actually sticking to it. Maybe some chicken wings I cooked in at one time kind of stuck a little bit, but it was really easy to get off. I didn't have to use any kind of elbow grease, I guess you could say, or nothing like that. It's really an awesome piece of equipment. If you haven't actually heard of the Dreo Chefmaker, just check out the link that I'm going to put down below in the description. But the Dreo Chefmaker basically is Dreo, which is a company that makes heaters and other things, air purifiers and such. But the Dreo Chefmaker has the ability to know what you're cooking. It has a little temperature probe that you put in your meat, and it can cook it just perfectly. Especially like for steaks, if you want it to be rare or what have you, it will cook it just the way you want it every time, every single time. So it pretty much takes the guesswork out of it. Because a lot of times with steak, you might have a different size steak, thickness. So with the Dreo Chefmaker, man, it makes things so much easier. And it has these preset programs on there for beef, lamb, chicken, fish, pork, pretty much everything that you would ever want to cook. It has a pre-selection on there, and so you just select that, and it tells you what to do. Sometimes you have to put water in it and everything, and sometimes you don't. Man, I tell you what, the Dreo Chefmaker is one awesome piece of equipment. Glad I purchased that. And I learned that from Dante. He has a channel, which some of you probably already know, that he has a channel out there, No Freedom. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. It's really an awesome piece of equipment. If you are looking to upgrade your air fryer, I believe that air fryer will be definitely the one you want to take a look at. It's an awesome piece of equipment. I can't say enough good things about it. It just cooks everything so good and juicy and moist, and it's wonderful. So yes, I'm still on the carnivore diet, as y'all well know. Still doing well on it. Not really having any issues per se. A few months or so ago, I was having a lot of stomach problems, but I think I got that rectified now. I never did go to the doctor to get a scope put down there and see what was going on. I don't like doctors. Never have, and probably never will. So I think they cause more problems than they're worth. But that's just my opinion, right? My opinion apparently don't count. Because most people think doctors are everything, you know, but really, doctors nowadays are just legalized drug pushers. I know I'll probably catch a lot of flack for that, but that's just the way it is. They're legalized drug pushers. You go in their office, they want to know what's wrong with you so they can prescribe you some sort of drug to fix that ailment instead of getting to the root cause. And that's what's wrong with the health in America right now, and as well as the rest of the world. We constantly rely on doctors to help us continue to eat poorly, when all we have to do is fix our eating habits, and it'll fix the majority of our ailments. But nope, we just want to continue down that road. No, I can't give up my pasta, can't give up my spaghetti, can't give up this, can't give up that. What, are you crazy, man? I ain't gonna give up all that stuff. I'll take all the drugs I want. I gotta have drugs. Let me go to the doctor and get some so I can continue eating poorly. Yeah, I just don't understand it, to be honest with you. But everybody wants to do their own thing, so be it. It's their life, you know. I don't have to understand it though, but if they want to live that way, and look, I'm not, you know, saying that I'm better than anybody else. I used to be the same way, man. I didn't think I could ever possibly give up all this good, you know, pasta. Man, I love lasagna. Lasagna is like my favorite thing in the world. Oh, I used to love pasta. Man, it was so good. But, you know, as I got older, you know, started gaining weight, right? You know, and gaining all kinds of ailments along with those, that weight, you know, and people say, oh, it's just because you're getting older, Jerry. That's what happens, man. When you get older, you start gaining weight and everything. You start losing energy. You start having all these ailments. That's just normal. You just go to the doctor. Don't be stubborn. Go to the doctor. He'll help you. She'll help you. She'll give you some drugs, and you can continue your, you know, eating the way you want and everything. It's great. And for a long time, I did do that. You know, here I am, 54 years old. It wasn't but, just about a year and a half ago, maybe a little bit less, that I even started this carnivore journey. So, now, of course, I dabbled with keto prior to that, and I did lose some weight, but it wasn't sustainable. And, you know, people constantly dog me to this day on eating this way. Oh, you're going to die any day, or better yet, recently, I can't believe you're still alive, Jerry. You should have died already. You must have some good genes. Nope, sure don't. I don't have good genes. But what I am doing goes against the narrative, which everybody has been brainwashed into believing that, hey, you got to eat plants all the time, and plant-based diet, and, you know, and all this junk food in the stores and everything. You know, I've had people tell me in the past that, hey, you know, a jelly donut is more healthy than that steak. So, you know, it just baffles me that people have been so brainwashed into believing this nonsense. But some will never learn, and some will. And I hope to, by putting out these videos, I hope to convince those who are still, you know, having issues, even though they go to the doctor, and still having issues, that there's a better way. There is a better way. You don't have to. You just don't have to keep taking medicine. You don't have to take medicine for your blood pressure. You don't have to take medicine for diabetes. You don't have to take medicine for your heart. You don't have to take all this medicine, which, by the way, as we all know, has a ton of side effects. Some side effects are worse than the actual symptom we have that we're trying to get rid of. You know, those of you out there that have skin conditions like eczema and stuff, you can get rid of that with the carnivore diet. Now, of course, I'm no doctor, you know, so I'm not giving medical advice, but I'm just telling you, if you haven't tried the carnivore diet, if you tried everything else, you tried all these other yo-yo diets and everything, and they didn't work for you, try the carnivore diet. It is an elimination diet. It's It's not going to harm you. You're going to feel like crud for the first probably month or 6 weeks because your body's getting rid of all the toxins and doing oxalate dumping, and it's just going through a change that it hasn't experienced, probably in quite some time. So, your body's getting, away from carb adaptation to fat burning adaptation. So, you'll have some problems at first, but I'm telling you, it is well worth it. Well worth it. Of course, nowadays, people say, Jerry, you're too skinny. You need to be fat because fat is healthy. No. I'm sorry, it's not. Fat is not healthy. I'm not fat shaming anybody. I'm just telling you the truth. If you want to say that's shaming, so be it. But my point is, being fat is unhealthy. You can be happy with yourself, and that's all fine and dandy, but the fact of the matter is, fat is an indication of being unhealthy. So if you want to live a better life, have more energy, be more energetic than you ever have been before, have better sleep, man, I tell you what, I sleep like a baby. I can go to sleep like that. It used to take hours sometimes for me to go to sleep because my mind was always racing. What are you going to do tomorrow? What I got to do this, Of course, there are other habits that I implemented, like writing things down that to help me, brain dump everything out of my head. But I'm telling you, man, once I went on a carnivore diet, I sleep like a little baby. Just sleep right on through. Now, sometimes I might wake up and have a restless night, but it's very, very seldom that I have a restless night. But I didn't really want, like I say, this channel is basically trying to get away from being strictly about the carnivore diet, though I am going to be putting out videos about the carnivore diet, but about other topics as well. I could go into the whole political thing today. Maybe that'll be for another episode. But guys, I'm telling you, Dreo Chefmaker is a really awesome piece of equipment, especially if you are a carnivore. If you are a carnivore on the carnivore diet, get the Dreo Chefmaker. It's one of the best investments that you've ever gotten. I just want to shout out to my friend Dante on his Freedom channel. He really puts out a lot of good content out there. If you're still curious about the carnivore diet and you haven't actually experienced it, go check out his channel. You'll see all the progress that he has made and some of the ups and downs that he's had. So I'm telling you, the carnivore diet's the way to go. If you haven't experienced it, just try it for 90 days. Just try it for 90 days. You got 90 days to spare, just try it. And if it's not for you, go back to eating unhealthy. By all means, it's your life. But I'm telling you, once you do it for 90 days, you're not going to go back. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this longer than usual episode. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button right down below. And if you want to see more of these episodes in the near future, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. With that being said, I want to wish y'all a wonderful week, and I'll catch you next episode. Take care.